everyone, still on the 3-hour news show special segment. This is See the Stories. Now I want to share the stories about Indonesian YouTuber and influencer Arief Muhammad, who has yet again drew netizens' attention on social media after he successfully launched the so-called Ikoy Ikoy game. Just to get you into context here, Ikoy Ikoy game is actually the term that he usually uses when it refers to what you call it, games. No.
Yeah. So actually, you ask for something, right, on the Instagram, like for
some giveaway game,
yes,
something like
games,
that.
Yeah.
And did you know that he is now selling a bag of air from Las Vegas? Yes, you heard that right. Air, as in the air that we breathe. From his trip in Las Vegas, United States, he will bring the bag filled with the air back to Jakarta. Now, a bag of air from the world's entertainment capital will be sold by Indonesian YouTuber Arief Muhammad. He was in Las Vegas wrapping the air into a plastic bag to auction it off. Within only seconds after the announcement, Arief's comment section was flooded by the netizens as well as businessmen. The bag has since been offered for over 100 million rupiah. Arief has yet to announce the buyer as he is still seeking the highest bidder.
You know what? I feel so sad and tragic for Arief's followers in this sense because he thinks that none of his followers can fly to Las Vegas or the US and breathe the air. It's the same air anyway.
Yeah.
I myself have traveled to the US 3 times and I didn't feel any difference when it comes to the air. Because okay, the air is cleaner, but it's still the same air we're breathing.
But yeah, just not to get it too serious, because who would have known that the air in the bag
is actually from LA,
the
right?
air from Las Vegas.
But I don't know, like, is it like real? Like you can like pull it the air and then like wrap it?
I doubt about it because you have to put it into a bag and you have to go through security screenings to the airport and you put it into your
I won't bother to think about the validity or how the system whatever.
It's really interesting that some of Arief's friends, Gunding Maharani and also other businessmen or businesswomen support Arief's cause or supports Arief activity. This is like, when we talk about stocks, because other players or other traders, they would, in Indonesia we call it pom-pom. They would boost the the popularity of such an activity or a person, or in this case stocks, to be able to gain higher price. So that is the strategy, I think, by Arief's friend to pom-pom Arief's activity.
It is not more than just a stunt.
But talking about Arief Muhammad before, like from the Ikoy Ikoy, it's also quite controversial because they're actually asking a lot of celebrities and also influencers to actually play Ikoy Ikoy at the same time. He also played with the other their followers, but some of the celebrities refuse to play it the Ikoy Ikoy games because they think that it's just like you're just asking for the money, for example, and not with the effort to actually get it, right?
But actually, I have no issue with the Ikoy Ikoy game because it also encourages other people to do good to other people, although the method is different and quite fun actually. But then the effect, as Aubrey said, is that people tend to have this kind of beggar mentality where they ask other influencers or other celebrities to hold such an Ikoy Ikoy activity as well. So and these other celebrities are quite annoyed by the request made by their followers.
The name Ikoy Ikoy still doesn't add up to my ear.
But you know what, actually Ikoy is the name of Arief Muhammad
personal assistant.
That it turns out to be a giveaway game, and many people join forces in this game, and I think it's a social cause that is quite good when it comes to the the intention of the game. But then it depends on you how to see this as a, flexing muscles of the wealth, or it is purely social activity. It's up to you to see this.
Okay, but still talking about social media, guys. Nowadays, people people are using social media to earn money, one of which is through Instagram, not to mention some celebrities who have sold their own belongings such as clothes and shoes. However, what we've got for you today is celebrities who sold unusual items that didn't seem reasonable to sell. So let's have a look.
An English Cellogram and cosplayer, Belle Delphine, created quite a stir on the internet as she decided to sell her bath water. Belle took advantage of her Instagram popularity to gain extra money in a peculiar way. Surprisingly, Delphine's $30 bath water was sold out within a day. And the next is Scarlett Johansson. The actress once sold her used tissue paper for more than $2,000. However, she stated that it was part of a fundraising for the USA Harvest charity. And the last is from the 2000s pop music icon Britney Spears. Having thousands of fans around the world, Britney's chewed gum was sold for a fantastic price in 2004. The seller picked up Britney's chewing gum in front of the singer's house in Los Angeles. As she began to sell it, the price soared, reaching $14,000.
Wow, but I'm really curious for like my two of my friends here, what's actually your weird personal things that you want to sell for high price?
I'm selling my dignity. No,
Which is non-existent.
Which is non-existent. Damn you. But anyway, talking about selling things, I once sold my pre-loved items. It was clothes that I sold through Tokopedia back then. And the
You did it, right?
I did it.
Yeah.
And the proceed went to, it's called Yayasan Lentera Surakarta. It's an organization that takes care of children living with HIV in Solo. So they are abandoned. They even got rejected by the society, and they need our help. So I was pretty familiar with the issue about HIV and AIDS, and let alone this has something to do with children. So I did that selling my pre-loved item, and it gained for about 45 million back then. Not only people bought my pre-loved items, but people gave money to me directly in hopes that it will be transferred to the Yayasan Lentera Surakarta.
Okay, but I said weird personal items, not like the regular items, Rory.
My dignity, as I said.
Weird personal items. I don't have any weird personal items that I want to sell. That
Your chest hair?
or probably. Oh, I know.
What?
My nose clip from my swimming training.
Oh, nose clip? But you
How much
use
did you
nose
sell?
clip.
I don't know. I want to sell it for like 120 million, like
Wow.
that Arief bagged in Las Vegas.
Maybe Hans' followers will buy it, right?
But it's really interesting to also note that nowadays many celebrities, they do like live streaming or they do like public conversation online, and out of a sudden, lots of wealthy people then donate 100 million or 200 million. I have to see this clearly from two flips of the coin. One is maybe they just want to donate, they want to show solidarity, and they want to do social causes. But on the other side, it is also, as if they are in thirst of publicity, because by donating 100 million or 200 million, they will get publicity, and sometimes this is what it's all about.
It looks like flexing to me.
Muscle flexing.
It looks like a form of flexing.
Or maybe they just want to, inspire other people to actually do things like they do, right?
But still, in each story, there are two sides of the story.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
that's why it actually depends on you from which side you want to see it.
Yeah.
And also, I don't know, aside of endorsement, how do you make money as an influencer?
I actually hate the word influencer, and I don't think that I fit into
Exactly. I don't know why. The word, the word influencers.
because our job is not to influence. I think having a social media, we it comes with responsibility, not to influence, but I think to educate and to campaign for something that we believe in, not to influence people to buy this or do this, do that. Okay, that is one thing out of the big picture of being, on the social media, but I think it's more to educate. What do you think?
I think I'm agree with you because I personally don't want to share or don't want to review things that I don't personally like, right? Sometimes people or random people actually DM me and then I want to send some food to actually, to make a review of it. But sometimes if I'm not really like it, I just say it in honest word to them. Maybe you need to improve first, then and then you send it again to me and then I just review it.
And I think the word influencer is so money oriented, don't you think?
No, it is not money oriented. It is money oriented, but throughout the time it became money oriented. And I don't know. I agree what Aubrey just said, that you don't want to endorse or you don't want to support the cause that you don't feel fit into your heart. Probably one of the products that I'd never received or I'd never approved to get into my social media is any whitening product, because I'm not into telling people to have that beauty standard of having a white skin or fair skin as a sole and only beauty standard.
But answering your question about how do you make money apart from endorsement, I think that's the main source of making money on social media, especially if you're talking about Instagram, because Instagram doesn't pay us as people with maybe thousands of followers like Hans is.
Or a couple of hundred of thousands.
But if we talk about YouTube pays us from the viewership that we have as a content creator, right? But Instagram doesn't. So the source of money for Instagram is definitely endorsement for people with
the brand, right?
Fair number of followers. But for brands and for Instagram itself, they got money from advertisement. And a brand owner, I spend for about 3 million rupiahs per month through Instagram for advertisement. So it's actually a big money. And we're talking about, this is an early brand we're talking about, a brand of mine and my partner. But if we talk about other brands who are more settled, who are more established, then how many tens of millions they spend through Instagram.
But actually talking about Instagram ads, it actually works, right? You also tried before on your brand, me and my brand as well. I'm trying to, and it's actually worked. And the power of endorsing influencer and also other celebrities is also work for the SMSE or a medium small enterprises company or a local brand to actually spreading the word of their brand. You, for example, you have wallet, the new brand, and you just give it to celebrities and also influencer to, review it on Instagram, and it actually helped the company or the brand itself to, to be more, increase the awareness, right?
But I think on that note as well, you can use Instagram or your social media as a display of your works. And then by that, if you are actually doing some works outside of selling things or selling products, and as a display of your work and telling people, hey, I can do this, I can do that, I can do this, I can do that. If you're interested on doing this with me and my company, you can call certain numbers and stuff. I mean, that's also a useful tool for you.
And we have to also remember that, social media, we have 100% control over it. I mean, we need to create the content or the feed that we receive on social media. And every day, on a daily basis, we are bombarded with advertisements, with people telling that this product is good, with people telling their experience in this resort are great. But I think we need to be more than that, than just the victim of advertisement,
Yeah.
of marketing activities, but instead we need to use our social media, Instagram, to educate people or maybe to learn something. This is the new knowledge that I got from social media. I learned about stocks, I learned about
Yep.
financial
Yeah.
literacy,
Yeah.
I learned about investing. So we need to shift the mindset.
Okay, next question. Out of 5 advertisements that you saw on Instagram ads, how many did you buy?
I bought one.
Yeah, me too. Me
I
too.
bought one. It was I bought it from Singapore. It was actually hair trimmer.
Oh, hair trimmer.
Hair trimmer.
Okay.
And my
How about you?
is actually a ticket plane. The from the tourism agency.
Oh, tourism
Yeah, it's like a
agency.
really good deal there.
What about you?
Yeah.
Man?
All right. I have to admit that I bought one set of cutleries. It's gold and black for my new renovated house a couple of months ago.
Okay.
Which I found even 80% cheaper on marketplace.
Oh my God. Okay, rest assured, my brand will bombard you with advertisements.
Oh, yes.
You will buy my products.
Yes.
Okay? All right, so that's all we've got for today's episode of See the Stories. Please stay tuned because when we return on the 3-hour news show on See Today, we'll bring you updates from the entertainment world. So please stay with us.